You take a look at our officials tonight. Hugh Hollins, Dan Crawford, Bob Delaney, a great crew, and we are...
Penetrates. New York's going to look to get the charge. He's got to mix his shots with penetrate more than shoot fades.
Here's Houston to Sprewell. New York is 0-3 starting the game, and that's their first hit right there.
Well, that's important right there, taking his head. He didn't want to give up that open jump shot, but he had to help out a little bit because they're attacking the inside.
And Charlie Ward with the steal.
And great steal. This is where they need to get some points, is in the transition.
Sprewell inside with 2.
Well, and that's exactly what the Knicks is. You create more of a problem for the Heat. You look at this, they're getting out and pushing the ball down the floor now. And this is what New York is very good at doing, particularly a Sprewell.
New York, 50%, flying inside the lane. Sprewell again, looks like those big guards.
Here, you know, Marley is doing a great job on Houston. Houston, again, watching the game tapes, knowing that he's got to become a playmaker if he can't score. Has got some good shots early in the game, but here he penetrates with the idea of kicking the ball to Sprewell. And off of that secondary penetration, that play got Sprewell.
Really important to Alonzo if Brown is back there to give him the support he needs.
Sprewell looks active tonight as he tries to clear for 2, and a 3 by Larry Johnson.
I really love that the initial offense, the first option, is being taken away by both teams, and they're getting their offense off the second and third options. Right here, Larry Johnson, third option on the play. Wide open 3. Free throw shooting in game 2. But we're seeing not only better passing, both coaches want to see that, but we're seeing better movement and ball movement and more aggressive initial offense.
Patrick had been faded.
Johnson is on Brown. And Sprewell deflects a Mashburn pass. Another Miami turnover. And here comes Sprewell dancing into Hardaway. Oh, what a shot.
What a great play by Johnson, running the ball down. They do a good trap. Sprewell actually knocks the ball away, and great pass by Larry Johnson. And right here, Tim Hardaway does a pretty good job defensively stripping the ball. How Sprewell makes that, I don't know.
In to drive, looking like his younger days when he played with the Phoenix Suns.
Knicks are really pushing the ball, Kevin. Really pushing the ball.
They haven't scored a field goal in 3 minutes until that shot right there, and a good pass set up Allen Houston's shot.
Yeah, good transition off that shot.
Bowen picked up his second foul, and here's Sprewell at the free throw line for the Knicks.
Well, I like penetration also because of the type of players that they have right now on the floor. They also do not have a great outside shooter playing in this.
Every time he goes to the basket, something good happens.
Here's Sprewell at the...
Sandler, we discussed things. Do you think Jeff Van Gundy goes to dinner with Pat Riley? I'm just curious.
No, Pat Riley would never do that.
And Houston is right about 50% shooting from the field, 4 of 9.
Well, and they have to be aggressive. You have to get out in transition as he's doing now and look for the shots. When you're in your half-court sets, Houston has to do a lot of moving to get open. Now you look at that, I mean, they're passing to each other, they're getting down quickly.
Need some offense out of somebody. Somebody else has got to step it up besides Mashburn and Mourning.
LJ just drawing the double every time he takes it inside, offering passes like this to Sprewell. Shot clock at 2, and Spree forced to fire and knocks it in.
Same way we started the first half. Both teams shooting the ball extremely well.
Johnny's got 14.
Well, and he needs 14. He needs more than 14. Houston's got to get in it too, and because the Knicks need scoring from both of those guys.
Scoring is picked up. The effervescent Sprewell knocked it away.
Jay Brown's trying to plead the case, and the foul was on him, but Danny Crawford's hearing none of it.
Too late to be very careful of it is that you have a great first half. You have a tendency to relax a little bit.
Hardaway dribbled off his foot, picked up by Sprewell. Mashburn and Hardaway back on defense, and Spree trying to split the 2.
Well, that's very fortunate that this foul wasn't called on Mashburn. Mashburn was bound to stop it. Great defense there by Larry Johnson. Hardaway trying to split it, but Mashburn's the only one back on defense, and they call that on Hardaway.
Sprewell at the stripe again.
Right now at the other end of the court and creating all the offense for Miami.
Well, Sprewell's good.
Alonzo Mourning on the bench with 4.
You got to calm down, man. He just had his last 2 shots blocked, but that time he had space. Got the wide open shot.
In space for Ward.
Well, this guy should...
Mourning went out. Miami was trailing 45. Now, with unlikely performances from Weatherspoon and P.J. Brown, Miami has weathered the absence of Mourning.
This can be off the dribble for a wide open 15-foot shot.
Here's Sprewell, John, who's a perfect 10 of 10 from the free throw line tonight with the technical shot. 11 of 11.
Well, and I like
advantage for Miami.
And New York's very fortunate that they didn't score there. They had too many possessions to try to score.
Sprewell A great fake on Mashburn. And that inside, knocked away by both.